Hi guys, so today I'm here to review the Degrassi summer finale. So let's get started. So, the episode starts and, it's basically showing Adam's funeral and everyone's, coming in and out and saying their condolences and everything. And then you see Becky, Bianca, Dallas, and Imogen, I think, over, to the side, and they're all talking. And, as soon as they're, talking about Adam, I'm just like, Becky's gonna say something about God or Jesus or something, I knew she was gonna say something like that, and I'm like, and Bianca's probably gonna get annoyed. I just knew. And Becky, of course, she says, well, Jesus wanted him close, and, Bianca's just annoyed by that, because she's like, that's a stupid thing to say. Which I thought actually was really rude because Becky's Becky's just a really religious person, and I knew she would say something like that. That's just her and who she is, and I understand why Bianca said it, but at the same time, I thought that was really rude. But, Bianca, she speaks her mind, so couldn't really help it. And I felt really bad for Becky because, the last thing she said to Adam was, when they had their fight and everything. And, then Drew blames her for Adam's death. And I'm just like, but it's not Becky's fault. They had a fight. Everyone has a fight. I wouldn't really blame anyone, And, then Becky, she's basically heartbroken because, Drew really hates her for Adam dying, and she's just really sad about it. And Allie, Jenna, and Connor see her, so Allie and Jenna go and console her, and they're like, it's not your fault. And Becky comes up with the idea to have the bonfire for Adam, which I thought was a really good idea. Help everyone move on or get out what they wanted to say, or their feelings. I thought it was really cute how Claire and Eli wanted to make a video for Adam. I was like, they would do that. They're the artsy couple. So, of course, they would want to do something, film related or whatever. And I was like, that'll be really nice, though. I really did think that. And I thought it was funny, Drew's just sitting there, he's playing video games mindlessly. And Bianca comes downstairs and she's like, you want some egg salad? And Dallas is like, you know what that does to him. And Bianca's like, Drew doesn't fart. And I'm just like, oh, that's so sweet. She thinks Drew doesn't fart. And I was like, no, I honestly, think that's sweet because that means he doesn't fart in front of her, which is very nice. Nobody wants to smell that and nobody wants to hear it. So it's really nice of him to not fart in front of her. And I thought it was funny. It's, Imogen, she's this really peppy person, and she comes downstairs and she's still all peppy, trying to mask the sadness, of course, But she's like, oh my gosh, there's so many flowers. Hands up, you flower robber or something. And I'm like, it's sweet that she wants to do that and everything. She's like, I'm not good at these kind of things. I just thought it was funny how she's still, kind of her peppy self. I thought Adam's wig video was funny. When Eli and Claire are just, they're making the video and just looking at all the clips they have. Yeah, I was like, oh, we're all really gonna miss Adam. Adam's a really nice person. Sucks that they killed him off. And, I was really glad, Claire's mom comes in, she's like, your CT scan is cleared, so that basically means no more cancer for right now. And I'm like, that is such good news. Like Eli said, everyone could use some good news right now. So, that's really good news for Claire because she can go back to school. And she's supposed to be careful, of course, but at least it's not there right now, and so she can, I don't know, regain her strength. I don't know how to word that, but and I felt really bad for Drew because Drew has been crying this entire time, understandably, but I'm just saying he's been crying this entire time, and he's like, I don't really blame anyone but myself because when he was at the camp thing, he wasn't really paying attention to Adam, and, he was like, Adam, just leave Becky alone, and blah, blah, blah. Which, he was right, though. Adam, Becky wants her space, so just give her space. But, Drew just blames himself for it, which he shouldn't, of course, because it's not his fault that Adam, Adam wanted to go and try to see Becky. So it's not really anybody's fault. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. When Claire says it too, I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's blaming themselves. And it's like, none of you guys are at fault for this. Like, it was Adam's decision to get into that van. Like, stop blaming yourself. And I mean, Claire doesn't really, she doesn't really say she blames herself, but it kind of sounds like that. And she's like, you know, I'm the one with cancer. Why did he die? Because he was in a car accident. You know, she's like, you know, it's just kind of, I guess, unbelievable for her, because she's like, I have a high, you know, she had a higher chance of dying before he did. But, you know, unfortunately it didn't work that way. And, you know, she's just really dubious to go to the memorial bonfire thing. But, you know, of course she should go. I mean, Adam was her friend, so, I mean, how can you not go to his memorial? And I thought it was really cute, you know, when they were doing the whole video montage and actually showing Adam's video. I thought it was cute when, Adam was like, you know, I love my amazing girlfriend Becky. And, you know, he's like, come into the picture. And, you know, they're just sitting there, and he's like, I'm lucky because you know, he has Becky. I mean, like, he didn't really think anyone would go for him, you know, since he's a transgender. But she did, and, you know, like, and out of all people, you know, it's Becky. Becky's the most religious person out there, and it's like, he really is lucky to have her, and, like, he's a lucky guy. And I thought that was so cute. And then he was like, could you turn the camera off so I can make out with my girlfriend? I thought that was really funny and so cute, and I was like, oh, like, that was probably, if I had actually seen, like, the whole video, that was probably my favorite part of it, because it was just so cute. And, you know, he's just like, he's just talking about how unbelievable it is that he has Becky, and I don't know, they're just a really cute couple. You know, I felt really bad for Becky, because, you know, she's sitting there, and, you know, before the bonfire even started, they're like, who's that chair for? And she's like, for Adam. And, you know, they look at her like she's crazy, which, understandably, I know why she has the chair. I would have been like, oh, okay. You know, I just would have played along with it. I mean, if she wants to feel like Adam's there, she wants to feel like Adam's there. And that was really sweet. You know, she used the chair to put all the gifts and flowers and stuff. You know, she's just talking, you know, to Adam about, you know, their fight and how much she loves him and everything. And just like, oh, it's really cute. And oh my gosh, you know, Drew, he shows up to the bonfire late, of course. But, you know, Drew especially has been having the hardest time with this, of course. And when he goes and talks to Adam's, like, memorial chair, everyone just stops and stares at him. And I thought that was the weirdest thing ever. Like, I understand you guys want to stop and listen, but, like, give him some privacy. Like, at least pretend like you're not looking at him, because that, honestly, I thought that was the weirdest thing ever. And I'm like, can you all stop staring at him? Just, no. It's weird. It's like, I didn't know all these people were listening to me. You know, and, you know, he doesn't want them listening to him. It's weird. But whatever. I'm glad everyone has, you know, some sort of closure, and, you know, they're all gonna get through it together. And yeah, I didn't have much to say about this episode. I mean, it's basically all about Adam, you know, Adam's funeral and stuff, so there's not a lot to say. But yeah, so that's my review, and comment below on your thoughts or anything you liked or hated or whatever. I don't care. But thanks for watching. Toodles!